Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining the yoga program today. Hope you and the family are doing well. And I appreciate your participation in this beautiful Arizona morning. We're going to start with a meditation when you're ready. Please sit however is comfortable for you. And lift the sternum chest. Relax your hands on top of your thighs. And close the eyes. And keep your chin a little bit down, just a bit. So the back of the neck stays long. As you're closing your eyes, relax the jaws, your teeth, your tongue. Relax between the eyebrows and temples. And bring attention to the flow of the breath as you're breathing in and breathing out. Notice every breath is cooling with inhalation. With exhalation, the breath is warm. Just feel the sensation of the breaths. With your next breath, take your shoulders toward the ears with a straight back. Hold the breath. Exhale, and release. Now roll the shoulders slowly front to the back. And take your shoulders back to your ears, hold it. Release. And roll the shoulders back to the front. Now, shoulders stays down and slowly roll your head. Opposite direction. And keep your head side to side, left to right, right to left. Up and down. Now, keep your head side to side. As you stay in center, keep your arms upwards, fully stretched, with the extension to your fingertips above your head. If you can, keep your fingers together with the index facing upward. But remain with the shoulders down toward the buttocks. Take 5 breaths. And when you're breathing in and out, notice the chest, rib cage, belly a little bit. And now keep your palms upward after your interlace your fingers. And bring your body a little bit to the right side, head back. Release, breathe, and switch to the opposite side. And back to the center now. Grab the elbows on top of your head or bring your hands toward the back of the chest. Make sure your chin is up away from your chest. Feel the frontal rib cage. Breathe to the frontal rib cage. Very good. Now, keep your left hand to the left side. Make sure you're not leaning to the arm. Keep your right arm upward and straight this sideways, head back. Turn away from the chest. And bring your right hand behind your back, outside the knee with your left hand. Lift the chest as you turn and twist. And make sure your chest is lifted with the sternum. Go ahead, turn your head to the left side. Release. Now let's switch to the other side. Right arm to the right side to the ground, left arm up, and kind of stretch that sideways, head back. Good. Take your left hand behind your back and right hand outside and lift the chest as you look into the left side or look to the left shoulder. And turn the head to the opposite side, lift the chest more. And release. Very good. If you have a strap, please grab your strap or anything that you can, maybe towel, and bring your strap above your head. And if you want to work the shoulders a little more, bring a strap behind your back of the chest or behind your back of the head. Turn the biceps upward. Keep your spine lengthened, lift your sternum, eyes closed. We're going to stay here for about a minute, about 10 to 12 breaths. Focus on the third eye between the eyebrows as you breathe into this pose. Now let's bring the strap more behind your back of the chest. Lift the chin more, lift the chest more and bring your head down. And as you're breathing in, create the hum sound with the kind of breathing to the neck area. So either think about the word hum, H-A-M or H-U-M, or just breathe as hum, the sounds of the ocean. Go ahead, release, take a nice deep breath. Now, if you have a strap, four-fold strap behind your back, as you hold the strap with your right hand, and the other hand, grab the opposite side of the strap toward the floor, and keep your spine lengthened again, lift the chest. Make sure your head is parallel or face parallel to the front wall, wherever you're sitting, and breathe through the pose. And let's release, take a breath. And let's switch, opposite side. Left elbow facing up toward the sky, and right hand grab the other side of the strap toward the floor. Again, remember your chest is lifted. Awesome. Release. Excuse me. Good morning, Paula. How are you doing? Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna, if you're sitting cross-legged or however sitting, you're gonna keep your hands behind your back and turn your biceps forward, lift the chest, create a back bend. Make sure your shoulder blades pushing toward the back of the chest. And when you're lifting the chest up, notice your rib cage opening. Breathe through the push. Keep your body hands forward at front of you and forward as much as you can. Relax your head, relax your neck. And let's take 7 to 8 breaths. And go release. Now let's come into hands and knees, all fours. If you have blankets, use a blanket on the kneecaps. And if you have blocks, keep your blocks on each side of the mat. As you come into the hands and knees, all fours, open and spread the fingers. You may arch your back, looking up, round your back, looking to the belly. Repeat that 5 times. And now stay neutral with your spine. Look to the left and right as you bring your hips to the opposite side. Now keep your forehead to your right arm as elbow bending, and keep your left arm forward, buttocks back, like doing the child pose with one arm. Or you can bring the left hand behind your back of his chest and shoulder blade. Very good. Let's come back to hands and knees, all fours. Keep your left leg up, look up, inhale, bring your knee to the belly, chest, round your back, and repeat that a few times. On the next one, hold the leg up, keep your arms strong and firm.
And bring a knee to the belly, chest, push away from the mat. Go and release that knee, and let's repeat the other leg. On the last one, hold the leg up and keep your toes spread. Knee to the belly, chest, push away from the mat. Okay, good. Keep your knee down. Now keep your forehead to your left elbow as your forehead rests, and keep your right arm forward. Bring your buttocks back. Again, you can keep your right hand to the back of the chest for more stretch. Very good. Now, let's do the dolphin pose. You gotta keep your elbows down, palms down, open and spread fingers, or you can interlace the fingers for more support for your shoulders and arms. Turn the toes in, raise the buttocks toward the ceiling with the straight legs as much as you can, and stay in dolphin for 5 deep breaths. Good, keep your knees down. Take your left arm forward and bring your shoulder inside into thread the needle pose. And you may bring your sit bones toward the heels. And you're welcome to cross your feet or legs to keep your shins or shin bone down. Have even breaths. Very good. Let's repeat the dolphin one more time. And this time when you're raising the sit bones after straightening the legs, keep your kneecaps lifted to engage the calf, quadriceps, hamstrings. You got to bring your knees down all the way to the floor. Keep your right arm forward, fully stretched, shoulder inside. Sit bones back toward the heels, cross feet or legs is up to you. Now, see if you can keep your body upright over your knees. Bring your hands on top of your buttocks, elbows in toward each other, creating a back bend. Or if it's reachable, bring your fingers toward the heels or use your blocks. Stay here for a few breaths in here. And bring your body down to the full child pose. With your arms forward, buttocks back toward the heels. Next pose, we're gonna do the snake pose. So you're gonna keep your,
If you have a blanket, you're welcome to use your blanket under the kneecaps and quadriceps, but make sure your pelvis is down into the ground.
gonna stay down with your elbows right close to your chest, side of the chest. Palms are down with the spread fingers. Back leg extended, energize. You may extend the leg one leg at a time behind you. And lift the sternum. Take 5 deep breaths. Now, bring your left side face down and bring, if it's hard for you, rest the forehead to the floor. Walk your fingers toward the feet, shoulders toward the buttocks, and extend the leg fully toward the back wall. Let's stay here for 12 breaths. Make sure your breaths are even. Keep your back leg active as much as you can without overdoing it. Very good. Let's go back to the snake pose one more time. Press the fingers down with the 2 inches apart. Everything is spread, extended. Lift the sternum, chest more. Legs back, extended more. And soft eyes or closed eyes. Like what? Bring your side of the face down on the other side, right side of the face down. And walk your shoulders more, fingers toward the feet. Legs extended more toward the back. Now bring your hands by the side of the chest and slowly push yourself to a full child pose. Arms extended forward like we did before, or bring your palms toward the back of the chest as you're pressing your hands toward the back of the chest forwards. And as you bring your buttocks back, make sure you're feeling the lower back Feeling your sit bones a little bit. Very good. Let's come back to our four splits and make sure your hands are pressing down with the fingers, spread, engaged, extended. Turn the toes in, lift the buttocks toward the downward facing dog. If you're having a hamstring tight, make your knees bend a little bit and lift the sit bones, buttocks high. Feel the stretch to your fingers, arms, armpits, sit bones, hamstrings. And go between the hands, step forward with your right foot, long step about 4 feet. Bring your left knee down on the back, make sure your left quadriceps engaging. If it's not, keep your left leg back more. Face the right side with the hand to your back. And make sure your right knee stays over your heel, arms stretch upward, or take your hands to your lower back as you turn the top, chest, and shoulder. Good, turn the right foot to the right side, excuse me, and bring your hand inside your foot or use a block, 2 blocks on the elbows. You can use the block longer size or the shorter size on the elbows. And when you bring your elbows down all the way to the floor, you may notice more stretch, or on the blocks, a little bit less stretch. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your body. Breathe for 12 breaths. And let's go back to the down dog. You can use the block for more stretch your down dog on your hands or go without the blocks. Make sure your feet on the back are hips apart and extended and spread with the toes. Toes are wide and extended. Go ahead, step forward to the left foot all the way about 4 feet on top of the mat, bringing you down in the back. And you may bring your right hand right inside your heel, face the left side with the straight arms above your head, or hand to your back, chin away from the chest. Go ahead, bring your hands inside your foot under your shoulder. Turn your left foot to the left side a few degrees. Like we did the other side, you can have the elbows down or use a block on the elbows. Notice you're working your hamstring, inner thigh, quadricep, and the buttock bone and the buttock muscles, especially on the left side. Very good. Let's turn your feet facing the same way as you're going to the wide spread legs. And inner feet and outer feet parallel to the mat, inner feet parallel to each other. You can use 1 or 2 blocks under your forehead with the long extended spine. And you have up, if you want, you can grab the back of the legs with your hands or bring your hands behind your back of the chest as you're raising your arm up toward the ceiling a little bit. Good. When you're ready, take your hands to your hips. And before you do that, actually, bring your blocks behind your heels. You can keep your block behind the heels in the mid size, or you can keep it a little longer. Now turn your left foot to the left side. So your left foot, heels, looking at the back foot arch. Put your knee over your ankle. You can use your block behind your foot to the block, or you can keep your elbow on top of your knee, arm extended upward toward the sky or forward toward the front. So stay for some breaths. Do your best to keep your knee straight over your heel with the shin. So you're feeling that knee and the shin, heel perpendicular to the floor. Bring your hands back to your hip, straight the left leg. Turn your foot on the left. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Unset. Right foot facing the right side straight. Over your heel with the knee. Back leg stays firm, strong, and going to the side angle on the right side. Again, you can use a block behind your foot, heel, or elbow on top of your thigh. Make sure you broaden your chest. And go ahead and bring your head back to your hip, straight the leg, foot in, turn in. And let's bring your block under your shoulders here. And take a breath. Now, you may use your block under your left hand or keep your left hand on the floor. Keep your fingers spread and extended and adjust. Face the right side, head back. With or without the arms going to the revolve, wide-legged pose. Go ahead, take a breath. Repeat the other side. Remember, first lengthen the spine and then turn the chest upward. At the end, raise the arm if you're up to it. Notice your big toes are pressing down. Go ahead, run your hands, arms inside the legs. Widen the shoulders so fingers are pointing the back, and the crown of the head to the floor, neck is relaxed. Keep your fingers on the shoulders or hands. Bring your feet together slowly, hips apart. Heels and toes. Stop when your hips apart with your feet. You can keep your hands behind your legs or bring your hands inside the biceps as you bring your elbows down to the floor. Awesome job, everybody. Let's, if you have a blanket, use your blanket on the back of your head as you're laying on the back, or you can use your block in the back of your head. So when you lay on the back, you're gonna keep your left leg to the ground, fully engaged, extended. Then bring your foot on other side to the strap. If you grab the strap with both hands, make sure hands are a little close to the feet, but shoulder blades are down, so the shoulder blades are not raised. And look at your bottom leg. So your bottom leg and toes and knees are facing upward. On top, the leg on top, spread the toes a lot. Extend, and every toe should be engaging. It's all about breath, not the thinking. So breathe through the pose. See if you can bring your leg a little bit toward the head for a couple breaths. Good, bend your knee on top and switch with your opposite foot, opposite leg. Bring your opposite leg down to the ground. Face the toes upward on the bottom leg and top leg fully stretched to the strap. If you have a tight hamstring, bring your legs down to the ground, but make sure your legs are straight, not bendy. Work in the muscles on every leg, on the floor and on top. You may go ahead and bring your leg toward the head. And go ahead, bend your knee on top and switch with your opposite leg, opposite foot. And as you grab your strap with your hand, I'm going to show this way. So you're going to keep your left leg to the left side, or whichever leg you are, with your hand very close to your foot. Bottom leg stays very active. And if you have a clean floor, keep your right arm extended by the side of the shoulder. So the arm is high as your shoulder. Palm is up. Good, bend the knee a little bit and switch with your right hand. Bring your leg to the opposite side, working your IT bend or the hip flex. And the bottom foot, turn it to the floor a little bit toward the pinky toe. Or pinky toe to the floor on the bottom leg. And coming back to the center, bend your knee a little bit on top. Switch with your opposite foot, right leg. Bottom leg stays active to the ground, fully engaged. Grab your strap with the right hand, bring it to the right side, and make sure your left buttock, left hip stay to the ground, fully engaged. Go ahead, bend that knee a little bit, switching with your left hand. Bring your right leg to the opposite side. And the right arm, shoulder height, palm upward. You want to feel that right hip, hip flexor, hip bone, buttock bones, muscles as well. If you spread every toes, you're noticing different muscles are engaging. And bend your knee again and bring your left foot back to the strap. And as you hold on to the strap with your left hand, grab your right ankle with the right hand, bring it toward the top of your thigh, quadricep, or closer to your groin. And grab both sides of the strap with both hands. Bring your right knee outward toward the front. So your right knee stays away from your waistline. On top foot, press your foot equally to the strap, not inside or outside the foot too much, equally pressing to the strap. And go ahead, bend your knee on top a little bit and switch it with your right leg, right foot. Hold on to your strap with the right hands. You bring your left foot on top of your knee, not on the kneecap, more closer to the groin area. Again, grab both sides of the strap with both hands. Make sure your hands are wider than the shoulders, not too close together. And press the top foot to the strap equally as we did the other side. Bring your left knee outward, away from your waist, body, chest. And you may go ahead and release the strap. Bring your hands toward your left knee to the chest as your bottom leg straight to the floor, engaging. So you can feel that a little bit release to your lower back. And other variation will be foot up facing the ceiling with your bottom foot, bend the knee toward the waist as you grab both of the foot. you're gonna feel a little bit more stretch. Good, release that leg, take a breath. Stay down with the left leg engaged to the ground, bend your knee onto the chest. With your interlaced fingers maybe around your knee, or foot up facing the ceiling, knee bending on the right side toward the chest, side of the waist. And release, very good. Now, keep your feet down, arms behind you, stretch fully. Extend your fingertips. And bring your knees together to the right side. You may cross your feet, legs, if you are up to it for more action. And you may turn your head to the opposite side. If it's doable, grab one of your wrists, left or right with your hand. And you may turn your head toward the opposite side of the knee, toward the shoulder. And let's come back to center as breathe. Let's repeat the other side. And bring knees to the left side. Face the right side if you're up to it, or stay center. You may grab one of your wrists, right or left. So the arm is a little bit stretching, not soft, extended, energized. Okay, let's come back to the center. If you're familiar with the happy baby pose, face the feet up. You may grab big toes, heels, ankles. And also you can spread the legs if you're up to it. Make sure pressing your tailbones down, not raising your tailbones. You can also rock yourself softly, side to side. Now, the last pose before Shavasana, you can grab your knees, raise the head to your knees. Take your shoulders away from your earlobes. Or bring your feet together, pressing your feet together, bring your head to your toes. And let's lay on the back. Doing the Shavasana, you're welcome to use a blanket at the back of the head. Walk your shoulders and feet toward the feet, fingers toward the feet, palms up. Then extend your legs forward toward the front. So there is a release to your lower back. If your lower back is tight or hurt, keep your legs crossed, right over left or right. And if that doesn't work, keep your feet down, knees bending toward the ceiling. So that's another option. Lay on the back, close your eyes, relax your facial muscles, relax your jaws, relax your tongue. And every breath you take in, noticing you're trading in with the universe, trading in with the life, with your inhalation, releasing the toxin of the body. And with the inhalation, actually bringing in oxygen to the body. With exhalation, releasing a toxin to the universe, toward trees.
They start coming back to their body and breaths. Start moving your toes, fingers, maybe make fist and release a few times. Good, keep your arms behind you, stretch your legs against your arms behind your back, or grab your elbows on top of your head, resting to the floor. Hug your knees. As you hug your knees, noticing your lower back extended, you can stay or rock yourself side to side. And you may go ahead and roll on your side or remain on your back. You can roll on your side, right side or left side. And when you're ready, help yourself into the seated position. You can sit either cross-legged in a lotus pose, or you can sit between your heels with the knees forward. Bring your left and right hand toward the heart center or top of your thighs. Lift the sternum. If you'd like to participate for one sound Om, take a deep inhalation. You're going to finish the practice by sending love and peaceful energy toward the world, to people that they need, the people that they are challenged into challenging position, whether it's mental disease or body diseases. We send our blessing and love toward those people. My name is Rasul. Thank you very much for joining the class. Have a wonderful day, and greeting to you and the family. Namaste. Great job, everybody.
Hi, Rasul.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, thank you so much.
My
Nice
pleasure.
seeing you. Hi, Paula.
Oh, she just left.
Oh, she left, yeah.
Okay.
Well, be well, Rasul, and have a nice day.
You too. Great to see you guys. Tanya, good morning, and thank you very much for joining.
Perfect. All right, you take care.
All right, take care.